What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a daily news summarizer by creating a simple workflow in N8N. Let's get started. In N8N, I've created a workflow that I've renamed to daily news summarizer. Here, we're going to start by adding a trigger. I'm going to choose a manual trigger over here. So now, to scrape daily news, I'm going to use this tool called Apify. Apify, it's an incredible tool that you can use to scrape any website and automate projects. To get 30% off your first subscription to this tool, just use the link in the description to sign up and create your account. After creating your account, head over to Apify store here. So we like to scrape the latest news on a topic from Google News. Here, I'll search for Google News Scraper. Then I'll click on search. Here, you can see the various tools that you can use to scrape news from the Google News app. Here, I'm going to use this tool right here. So I'll open this tool on a new tab to scrape the latest news on a topic. And this is the tool that we're going to use to scrape the latest news on a topic over here. So here we're adding the search query and we are picking our topics right here. You can choose any of these topics to add any of these topics right here. Then for the language, we're going to choose English, and here we can choose the maximum number of articles or items that we like to scrape from these topics using this search query. So to scrape the latest on these search query from these topics, I'll click on save and start right here to scrape the latest news about our search query. You can see that our tool is running and getting our data. Let's give it a second for it to complete scraping the latest news for us. So here you can see we successfully scraped 10 news articles about our topic right here. This is incredible. So here we're getting the title of the articles, source URL, and when it was published, and the link to the articles right here. This is incredible. So now here, since our search query was in the business topic, here we can remove these topics and only leave the business topic. So to scrape articles about our query from the business topic, I'll click on save and start right here. You can see that our tool is running. Let's give it a second for it to complete scraping the articles for us. You can see we successfully scraped the latest articles about our topic from the Google News app. Here we're getting the image, title, source URL, when it was published, and the link to the articles right here. So our tool works perfectly. So instead of having to manually scrape the news right here in Apify, we can create a workflow that scrapes the news for us. To scrape the latest news here in N8N Apify, here you can see we require the search query over here and the number of items I would like to scrape. So we can add the search query and the number of articles I would like to scrape to a spreadsheet and get the data to our workflow right here via this spreadsheet. In Google Sheets, I've created a spreadsheet that I've renamed to Daily News Summarizer. So in this spreadsheet, I've created a sheet that I've renamed to Search Query. In this sheet, here's where we're going to add our search query and the number of items I would like to scrape. To get this data to our workflow right here, I'll search for Google Sheets and click on Google Sheets. Here, I'll click on Get Rows in Sheet node. Here, you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to N8N. To do that, just sign in with your Google account, and then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to N8N, and your connection will be created. Since I've already done that, I'm going to close this window right here, and here we're going to find our document, which is this document right here, and our sheet is going to be the search query sheet. Here, I'll click on Execute Step to get our search query and the number of items I would like to scrape, which is awesome. So here, I rename this to Get Search Query. Then I'll click on Rename right here. So now with our search query, we can proceed and now scrape the latest news from our search query. To scrape the latest news, we're going to use Apify. So I'll search for Apify right here. Click on Apify. Then here, you'll need to install it first if you haven't installed it yet. And after installing it, click on Run an Action node right here. Here, you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to N8N. To do that, just click on Connect my account right here. And then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to N8N. And your connection will be created. Since I've already done that, I'm going to close this window right here. Here we'd like to run an actor. I'm going to choose a recently used actor. And here we're going to select our actor from a list, which is this actor right here. Then here we're going to add our JSON. So I'll click on Expression and expand it right here to add our JSON. To get the JSON in our tool, where it says Form and JSON, click on JSON. Then here, this is the JSON that we're going to copy. So I'll copy it. Then I'll paste the JSON right here. Map our query instead of manually adding the query over here. We can also map the number of items I would like to scrape. So I'll map the items right here. Then now to scrape the latest from the search query, here I'll click on execute workflow right here. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second for it to complete scraping the articles for us. Here you can see that our node was executed successfully. The status right here was a success, and we got our default dataset ID over here. This is incredible. So now to get our articles, I'll search for Apify again and click on Apify. And here, this time around, I'm going to click on the get dataset items node. Here, we're going to map our dataset ID, which is the default dataset ID right here. Then I'll click on execute step right here to get the articles. So here, you can see we're getting 5 articles because we wanted to scrape only 5. Then on each article, we're getting its title, link, guide source, source URL, when it was published, the loaded URL, RSS link, and the image over here, which is awesome. So here, I renamed this to Daily News Scraper. Then I'll click on rename right here. Here, I rename this to Get Scraped News Articles and click on rename. The next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to add our scraped news articles to a spreadsheet. Now spreadsheet, I've also created another sheet that I've renamed to article summary. Here's where we're going to add our search query, title, source URL, the article link, and the article summary over here. So to add our articles that we just scraped to a spreadsheet over here, in our workflow, I'll search for Google Sheets and click on Google Sheets. Then here, I'll click on append row in sheet node. Here we're going to find our document, which is this document, and our sheet is going to be the article summary sheet this time around. And here we're going to map the search query right here. Then we're going to map the title. So here we're going to map the source URL, the article's link. Then lastly, we're going to update this row with the article summary after we've summarized the article. So to add this data to our spreadsheet, I'll click on execute step right here. You can see that our node was executed successfully and we added our 5 articles to our spreadsheet right here. So now when I open our spreadsheet, here you can see we successfully added the search query that we're using to scrape these articles. Here we're getting the title of the article, source URL, and the article's link over here. So we added the articles to a spreadsheet using this node right here. So I renamed this to scraped news articles. And then I'll click on rename right here, which is awesome. So now the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to proceed and summarize our articles. But first we can add the condition. So I'll search for the if node right here to add a condition that the title has to exist. You can also add another condition that the article link has to also exist. So we're going to use this tool to generate our summary. So we would like for this tool to exist in order to generate the summary of the articles. Here I'll click on execute step right here. You can see the output was in the true branch, and the title and the article link exists. But if output was in the false branch, we'd like to do nothing. So if any of the two exists, we'd like to do nothing. So I'll search for the do nothing node right here. But since it met our condition, we can proceed and summarize our articles. So here I'll search for the wait node right here to wait a few seconds before we summarize our articles. So we can wait, let's say 3 seconds. And here I'll wait, let's say 3 seconds and click on rename. Then I'll execute this node right here. You can see our node was executed successfully. Now the next thing that we can do here is we're going to use an AI agent to summarize our articles. So in AI, I'll click on AI agent, and here I'll choose to define below to add our prompt and our system message over here. So the prompt for our AI agent could be on the lines of, you're a professional news editor. And the system message could be on the lines of, you receive a news article text, headline, and URL. Your job is to produce a clean, concise summary suitable for a daily news digest. Here we're training a couple of rules I would like the agent to follow, where we're telling the agent, output only the summary. The summary must be 3 to 5 sentences. Keep it neutral, factual, and free of opinion or speculation. Do not include any formatting, bullet points, or extra fields. If information is missing, infer only what is logically supported by the article. And here we are mapping the headline, source URL, and the article link over here. Then here we'll require specific output format. And then I'll click on the output parser and click on structured output parser. And here we're going to up our JSON output example right here. So I'd like to only generate the summary. Here I'll drag this node at the top right here. And then we're going to also add a memory. I'm going to choose a simple memory over here. Here I'm going to choose to define below and add a key over here. You can choose any key. Then I'll drag this node at the top. Then we're going to add the chart model. I'm going to choose OpenAI chart model. Here, you'll need to create your credential to connect to your account 2010. So from your OpenAI API, add your API key over here and click on save to create your credential. Since I already done that, I'm going to close this window. And here we're going to choose a model. You can choose any of these models over here, but I'm going to stick with GPT 4.1 mini. Then I'll drag this node at the top right here. So now to summarize our news articles using our AI agent, I'll click on execute step right here. Let's give it a second. And here you can see that our node was executed successfully. So for each of our article, we generated this incredible summary over here. This is amazing. This is awesome. Here, I renamed this to Daily News Summarizer. Click on rename. The next thing that we're going to do here is and click on the edit fields node right here. And here we're going to set the fields for the summary. Click on execute step right here. You can see that our node was executed successfully. So here, I renamed this to set news summary fields. Then I'll click on rename right here. Now, the next thing that we can do here is we can go ahead and update our articles that we added right here with their summaries. To do that, we're going to wait a few seconds. So I'll search for the wait node right here and click on it. I'm going to wait, let's say 2 seconds. Then here, I rename this to wait 2 seconds. And click on rename right here. Here I'll execute this node. You can see our node was executed successfully. Now to update our articles with a summary, we're going to search for Google Sheets right here and click on update row in sheet node. You're going to find our document, which is this document right here, and the sheet is going to be the article summary sheet. Column, I'm going to choose the title, and here we're going to map the title. So the title will be this title that we added right here. Then we'd like to update our articles with their summary. So here we're going to map the summary over here and click on execute step right here. You can see the node was executed successfully and we updated our news articles with their summaries. So here I renamed this to news summary. Then I'll click on rename right here. But the next thing that we can do here, we can send ourselves a notification email that the summaries have been generated and added to a spreadsheet. So to do that here, we're going to send ourselves the notification either via Slack, Telegram, WhatsApp, or email. In our case, we're going to send the summary via email. So I'll search for Gmail right here and click on Gmail. Then here I'll click on send a message node. Here you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to Anytime. So to do that, just sign in your Google account over here, and then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to Anytime, and your connection will be created. Since I already done that, I'm going to close this window right here, and here we're going to map our own email address, and here we're going to add the subject line and the email body over here. The subject line could be on the lines of daily news summary generated. Email type, we're going to choose text, and the email body could be on the lines of hi team. The new summary has been generated successfully and saved in Google Sheets. You can review the summary, the designated sheet, and use it for distribution or further editing. If any updates or changes are needed, please let me know. Best regards, new summary agent. Here, click on add options and click on append and return attribution. We're going to turn this to off. Now, before we send ourselves notifications, here we're going to send ourselves a total of 5 notifications. You can choose to limit the notifications to only 1. So I'll search for the limit node right here. You can limit the notification to only 1 right here. So here I rename this to send a notification. Then I'll click on rename right here. So here I'll click on execute step right here to send ourselves the notification. You can see our node was executed successfully. And lastly, we can complete our workflow. So I'll search for the do nothing node right here to complete our workflow. Click on it. Then I'll execute this node right here to complete our workflow. You can see our node was executed successfully. When I open our spreadsheet, here you can see we successfully updated our articles with their summaries over here. This is incredible. So here's the summary of this article. Here's the summary of this article. And this one over here. Right here. So we scraped the latest news using the search query and added the articles to our spreadsheet right here. So we added the title of the article, the source URL, and the article link. And then we proceeded to generate a summary of the articles and added the summary of the articles right here in our spreadsheet. using this workflow that we created right here in N8N. So here we're getting the search query. We'll have added to our spreadsheet over here in this sheet. Then we're using the search query to scrape the daily news articles. Then we're adding the articles to our spreadsheet in this sheet over here, where we're adding the search query that we use to scrape the articles. Then we're adding the title, source URL, and the link to the articles. And then if the title and the link to the articles exist, we are waiting a few seconds and then generating a summary of the articles in this AI agent. And then we are setting the fields for the summary. Then we're waiting a few seconds and then adding the summary to a spreadsheet over here. So here we're adding the article summary. And then we're limiting our output to only one to send a notification email that our summaries have been generated and added to a spreadsheet. Then we're completing our workflow. Here you can see the email that we're using to send ourselves a notification that the summaries have been generated successfully. Is the subject line of the email and the body of the email right here, using this workflow that we created right here in N8N. So we can try testing our workflow to see how it works. To test our workflow in the search query sheet here, we're going to change the search query to mergers and acquisitions to scrape the latest articles on this topic on this search query. Then add the articles with their summaries to our spreadsheet over here. So to do that, in our workflow, I'll click on execute workflow right here. Here, you can see that our workflow was executed successfully. So here we got our search query, which was mergers and acquisition, and we wanted to scrape 5 articles from the search query. Then we proceeded to use the query to scrape the latest news from the search query. And then we got the scraped news articles using this node. Then we proceeded to add the news articles to a spreadsheet. So now when I open our spreadsheet, here you can see we successfully added our articles over here. So we use this search query to scrape these articles here. So here is the title of the articles, source, the source URL, and the articles link. And then we proceed. Here you can see to meet our conditions, the title and the article link exist. Then we waited a few seconds and then generated summaries of the articles using this AI agent. And then we set the fields for the summary using this node. Then we waited a few seconds and then added the summary to a spreadsheet using this node right here. And then we proceeded to send ourselves a notification email that the summaries have been generated and added to a spreadsheet using this email node right here. And then we completed our workflow over here. So now when I open our spreadsheet here, and scroll over here, you can see we generated summaries to our articles that we added to a spreadsheet over here. So this is a summary to this article. Same with this one right here. This one right here, which is incredible. When I open our inbox, you can see the notification that we sent ourselves that the summaries have been generated successfully. Here's the subject line and the body of our email over here, where we are notifying ourselves that the summary have been generated successfully and saved in the spreadsheet. So this sheet right here, and here are the summaries to these articles. So we scraped these latest articles using the search query, and then proceeded to generate a summary of the articles and added the articles to a spreadsheet over here using the simple workflow that we created right here in N8N. So our workflow works perfectly. Now, if you'd like me to create this workflow for you or a workflow similar to this one, just click the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. On the call, we'll discuss into details about the workflow that you'd like me to create for you, and then I'll proceed to create the workflow for you. But if you enjoyed this video and you have an AI agent or a workflow in mind that you'd like me to create using N8N, just comment it down below in the comment section. I read all the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire workflow or AI agent from scratch using N8N. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.